Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I am the channeling goddess. Today we are doing something a bit different. We are doing a pick a card reading. So there are two cards laid out in front of you. Each card will have a different message and will have different powers to go along with them. So before you choose a card, make sure that you take 3 mindful deep breaths. It just always helps you get in sync with your reading, helps you to be more open to the messages that you receive. Okay, so before we get started, just make sure that you take like I said, 3 mindful deep breaths. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 3, and exhale for 5 to 6 seconds. Okay, so make sure that you choose a pile. I will go ahead and get started, and I will see you in your pile. Okay, let's get started. So pile number 1, you chose Mercury Mind. Now this card always makes me think of the Gemini placement. So you may be a Gemini placement. Maybe you're dealing with someone who is a Gemini. And maybe it could also mean that something is happening in your life where you are maybe having to deal with a lot of communication. Maybe your mind, I just heard the word, your mind is running amok, right? Maybe you need to be more centered. Maybe you work in a job that is all about communication. Or maybe you're having difficulty communicating with your significant other or someone at your job. Okay, so we're gonna pull some cards. But before we get started, just like I do in my other readings, I do want to take a few minutes and tap into the spirits and angels that are around me. So you may hear some extended pauses. Please forgive me and bear with me. So we'll go ahead and get started. Also, you may hear me humming. That's kind of my method to stay focused on what I'm doing. So just bear with me, okay? All right, let's get started. I just heard the song. Not sure what it's from. I Know You, I Waltzed With You Once Upon a Dream. I can't remember what Disney movie that's from, but maybe that's, you've been having premonitions in your dreams, or maybe you've been having very vivid dreams. Spirit is saying pay attention to those dreams that are happening for you. Make sure that you get out a journal and write out those dreams that are coming for you. Okay, I just heard the word, the song Popular. You're gonna be popular. I just heard that. So I don't know if someone here is, maybe you're in the media, maybe you're in a role where you want to be recognized, right? Maybe it's something that you're doing. Spirit is saying that popularity that you're asking for, it's coming to you. Okay, and then I literally just saw the card TikTok. So maybe you have some videos on TikTok. Maybe you've been posting there. Maybe you haven't been getting as much traction as you wanted. Spirit is saying don't give up, right? This is right around the corner for you. Okay, 3 may also be your lucky number, because I know that's the number that's on the card right now. Maybe there are some things that have been happening in your lives and in your life, and there is a pattern of 3. Spirit is saying this is a sign. If you see the numbers 333, I just heard 444 as well, so that may be signs for you. Maybe something Spirit is sending you to let you know that this is happening for you. The popularity is coming for you. Okay. Oh, I just heard mind over matter, right? So maybe you have been doing everything you thought you needed to do in order to get your name out there and get noticed. And maybe your mind is telling you, oh, you're not really that good at this. You should stop this while you're ahead. And Spirit is saying mind over matter, right? You need to make sure that you understand that deep within your soul, you're doing this because this is what you're meant to do, right? Step into this space of whatever this is. It doesn't necessarily have to be media. It could be a new job that you just got, or it could be you're writing a book, whatever the case may be. Spirit is saying that you are in a place where it doesn't matter what it looks like, right? This is your calling. This, at least one of them anyway. This is one of your callings. This is something that you need to tap into. And Spirit is saying do that, okay? Okay, I just heard the word polar bear. Have no idea what that means. Maybe it means something to someone else. Oh, I just heard white as snow. Okay, so maybe you are in a place where it's kind of cold outside, maybe it may be snow outside, maybe you want to go to Antarctica, maybe you also are interested in saving polar bears. Maybe I'm just saying what I get, okay? Maybe you've been into chanting lately. Spirit is saying keep that up, right? You're being heard. Those maybe the words that you're chanting may not be in your native language. The Spirit is saying we know your heart, right? We're hearing beyond the words that you're saying. We're getting to the meat of things is what I just heard, but essentially getting to the bottom of things, right? Getting down to the core of what it is that your soul really needs, okay? Okay, that's all I got for that. Let's pull you some cards so we can see if we're missing anything, okay? Spirit angels. Sorry if you have earphones on because I'm actually going to be shuffling right now, so. What messages do you have for pile number one? Messages do you have for pile number one? Okay. First card is community. Let's see if there's anything else in here. Okay. Ooh. We have 5th chakra Archangel Gabriel. Wow. Bottom deck energy is 1st chakra Archangel Michael. Okay. All right, let's see what we get. So the first card that you had was community, right? You may be acquiring some new friends, right? And oddly enough, for some reason, I just got that they may show you a different side of life. So maybe they may introduce you to some new things, take you to some new places. They may open you up to a broader horizon. Something about these stars up here almost makes me feel like the term "the sky is the limit" is coming to me. Maybe they may even open you up to the fae or fairies. I don't have any experience in that, but if you'll know if this resonates with you, maybe it's something you've been wanting to get into, maybe you've been researching it. Spirit is saying that this is coming for you. It's oddly enough because they also look like fairies. When I first said that, I was looking here, but the headband that they have on a head kind of reminds me of fairies, right? Even the garden kind of aspect of this is reminding me of fairies. So maybe the community that's being formed for you is more on the spiritual side. Maybe this community is going to be more of the fae. Like I said, maybe you've been wanting to tap into that. Maybe you've been wanting to learn more about it, and Spirit is saying someone is coming in, more than one person actually is coming in to help you to tap into that, okay? Now, this card right here, of course, is the 5th chakra, which is the throat chakra, right? It always talks about, for me, it talks about speaking things into existence. And maybe you've spoken this into existence, right? Maybe you have reached out to the universe or your deities or your angels, whoever's around you, and you've been asking for a community to come forward. And Spirit is saying this is coming for you because you used your voice. Also, I want to point out, I think I mentioned this earlier, that with the card that came out, the Mercury Mind card, maybe this is something about communication. So maybe how you're going to get into this is in communication. Maybe speaking this into existence, right? Maybe you've been saying it in your mind, and Spirit is saying open your mouth and speak loudly, right? So that we can hear you. Also right here, what looks like a horn, Spirit is saying speak loudly about your truth. Speak loudly about the things that you want to happen into your life, the things that you are looking for. And Spirit is saying, I will open that door for you, right? I will not let you be in a space where you keep talking, and nothing has happened. Spirit is saying, I am opening this door for you. I am opening the gates for you. You know, this voice that you have has power, right? And it can bring so many things into your life. This abundance can be coming into your life. Spirit is saying, the more you talk, it's like a muscle, right? The more you talk with power and with strength, Spirit is saying, I will make this better for you, right? Spirit is saying that I will help you tap into the magic that is within your voice. You may be an air sign, because that just came out really loud for me. You may actually be an air sign, and a lot of the power of a lot of air signs is in their voice, right? In the air, right? What you put out into the air. So keep that in mind. Bottom deck energy is Archangel Michael, which is the first chakra, right? Which is the root chakra. Spirit is saying that whatever this is, you may not feel as stable as you would like. And Spirit is saying, I have this stability around you. I have this protection around you. There's nothing for you to worry about. There's nothing for you to, fret about or second guess, because this is all around you, right? I'm making sure that this stability is not going anywhere. It will not go anywhere, right? You will be stable. You will be protected. But you have to speak this into your life, right? I think a lot of times we don't understand the power of our voice. We don't understand the power in the words that we use. And Spirit is saying that, there is a stability. There is a safety net here for you. It has been created, even if you don't realize it's there, even if you're in a state of fear right now. Spirit is saying, I am stabilizing you, right? So there's nothing to fear. This community also is coming in to help with your stability. You speaking your truth is also going to help with your stability, right? Spirit is saying, tap into whatever this is, this voice that you need to use for yourself. Spirit is saying, tap into that. Okay, I'm gonna get some clarifiers. See if we can get anything. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Give me a second. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Let's see what we can get. Spirit, is there anything I'm missing? We have any clarifiers for any of the cards out here. This one really wanted to come out. Let's see. So we have moving, change of residence, moving in with your partner. So I don't always see this as a physical person. This could be that you are moving within yourself. And what I mean by that is that you are stepping into a place where you are comfortable and at home with you, right? You don't have to be somewhere else in order to get this sacredness or this stability that you need, right? And also this card right here, for me anyway, the root chakra always talks about stability for me. That's one of the first messages I always get with this card. And maybe part of your instability is that maybe you are not in a place that is your own. Maybe you're living with your parents, or you're living with someone else and you're quote unquote at their mercy, right? Spirit is saying that there is stability coming for you, not just in the spiritual, but in the physical. If you are looking to buy a home, or if you're looking to move into a nicer neighborhood, or you're trying to find an apartment, Spirit said this is coming for you. And when you move into this place, right? Also, I just got this message. When you move into this place, that may be where you meet this community, right? Whether it be the spiritual realm, whether it be physical, Spirit is saying this community is already waiting for you, right? And you're going to step into this power, okay? So that is all the message that I have for pile number 1. Please feel free to leave a comment if this message resonated with you, and I will see you in my next video. And we'll move on to pile number 2. Okay, so pile number 2, you had Pluto transformation. You may already be going through your transformation right now. I just heard your Saturn return, so you may actually be in the midst of your Saturn return right now, and things may be changing, they may be shaken up. For some reason, this right here makes me think of an eye. So maybe your eyes are being open to something new, right? And that in turn is causing a reaction of transformation in your life. Maybe you're moving into a space of things being different. Also, 1111 or just the number 11 may be coming out for you. Maybe you've been seeing it on, I don't know, the clock. Maybe, you know, when you send an email, maybe you see 111. Spirit is saying that this transformation is needed. Also, it could be that you have asked for this transformation even without realizing it. I'll give you a perfect example. I remember probably like 5 or 6 years ago, I started praying this prayer every day, right? Please remove anything and everything and everybody out of my life that no longer serves a purpose. And when I started losing friends and I started losing family, like people that I just did not talk to anymore, it shocked me. And I didn't realize that prayer that I was praying, this would be the outcome of it. So you may have been praying something or asking Spirit for something, and Spirit is saying this transformation is upon you now. Now, I don't feel anything when I you know, tap into this transformation card. It doesn't feel like anything bad. It does give me like a bit of anxiety. Like I feel like some anxiety, and it could be because you don't know, if for those of you who are not in this transformation, that you don't know what this transformation is going to be. Spirit is saying you have nothing to fear. You're protected, right? You're guarded in this transformation, so nothing to fear. Okay, let's see what we can get. Like I said this in pile number 1. I'll say it again in pile number 2. I will be tapping into the spirits and angels around me. So if you hear me pause, please just bear with me. I will try to make sure that I get whatever messages that come through. So you may hear some extended pause. You may also hear me humming. That is my way of making sure that I tap into my energy. I've kind of recently learned that your voice is power, right? So I've been using that to try and really tap into the energies that are around me and the spirit guides that are being in my presence. Okay, so just bear with me. We'll get started. Okay. Okay, Disney songs are coming out heavy already. I just heard the song So This Is Love. Maybe you've been singing it, maybe you've been listening to it, maybe you've been listening to a cover of it, because the particular version that I have in my head is a cover. If I remember, I will try and put it in the description of the video so that you can listen to it. It's a very beautiful cover of it, but that's what I just heard as soon as I closed my eyes. Okay, I just heard, okay, songs are coming out heavy. I don't know who this is by, but it's come together right now over me. I'm specifically seeing, I think it's called Across the Universe. I think it's what it's called. The movie is called. The soundtrack, I think U2 is on this soundtrack, and they're specifically singing this song, so that maybe that may have a message in it for you. I just heard the word grounded energy, so maybe you need to ground your energy. Maybe you have been on the go so much. I even just saw the tourist sign, so maybe you've been on the go, and Spirit is saying ground yourself. Step outside, put your feet in the grass, whatever it is that you do to ground yourself, whether it be sitting in a tub of water, doesn't matter. Spirit is saying ground yourself and tap into this energy that is all around you. There's something that you want to do. I can't quite figure out what this is, but there's something that you want to do, and Spirit is saying in order to do that, you have to tap into this grounded energy. And I just saw like the image of this person floating from the ground, and Spirit is saying in a way that you're too high, right? There's too much air. Spirit is saying you need a mixture of this groundedness. So whatever it is that you need to do to ground yourself, do that, because it's going to be beneficial to whatever goal that you're trying to accomplish. Okay. Okay, I just saw the card hope. Okay, maybe you're praying for something. Maybe you're hoping and wishing for something. Okay, there's something about an email. Either you've sent an email or something is being sent to you. Spirit is saying, look closely at that. There also may be a contract involved. Spirit is saying, look closely at that contract. Don't just sign it. Take your time. If you need to get a lawyer, get a lawyer, okay? The Spirit is saying, take your time. There are some benefits in this contract, right? It's not saying that it's a bad contract. The Spirit is saying you need to be well aware of what you're signing, right? Okay, this is very random. I just heard a kumquats. Don't know what that is, but saying it because that's what just came out. Oh, okay. Lending a hand. Spirit is saying that you may be, asked to lend a hand to someone. Or someone may have asked you to lend a hand, ask you to help them with something. Spirit is saying, use your own discernment with this. Because you may love the outcome of lending this hand and you may not, right? Trust that intuition that's in all of us, right? Trust that I just heard feminine intuition, and that you don't have to be a man or a woman. It doesn't matter. You could be any gender. We all have that feminine intuition. Spirit is saying, tap into that feminine intuition. Tap into your Black Moon Lilith, right? There is something there, almost like the contract, that you need to be made aware of. And for some of you, whatever this is that you're being made aware of, you may just decide, nope, I don't want to do this. It's not in the best interest of my spirit and of my sanity, okay? And Spirit is saying that's okay. It's perfectly fine if you want to do that. I just heard ground yourself again. So Spirit is very adamant. Ground yourself. Whatever it is that you need to do to ground yourself, Spirit is saying, do it. Ground yourself. Okay. All right. That's all the messages I got for this one. So let me pull you some cards. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. If you have headphones on, just warning you, I will be shuffling some cards. Okay. Messages do you have for power? Messages do you have for power? Okay. Ooh, intuition. Actually, I want to leave this up here. Here we go. Card. Intimacy came out, but there were several other cards came out with it, so I'm going to put it back in the deck. If it's meant to come out, it'll come out again. Okay, we have compassion. And your bottom deck energy is reclaim power. Okay. So I think it's funny that your first card out was intuition. When I was channeling, I think I remember saying something about tapping into that feminine intuition that you have, that feminine guidance that you have within yourself. And to me, this is just confirmation, right? Spirit is saying trust your intuition, right? I know sometimes, and I can just speak for myself, sometimes when you feel like you've trusted your intuition and things don't go the way you thought that they should go, it doesn't mean that, your intuition was wrong. It just means that maybe sometimes we have a plan and the universe or God or whatever you believe in has a completely different plan, right? Spirit is saying tap into that intuition within yourself, but also when you tap into it, trust it, right? Don't um don't second guess it. Trust that intuition, and it won't lead you astray. Okay. Also, I just saw the number 444, so maybe that's significant for you if you are in a situation and you're familiar with the angel numbers, and maybe if you are in a situation and you're not sure if your intuition is talking to you or if it's something else, maybe you can ask for a sign and say, Spirit, let me see 444 in the next hour or so, something like that, to know that you're on the right path. Okay. But it is adamant right now. This card is adamant about trusting your intuition, making sure that you understand that is within you is powerful, right? Just as well as I can tap into my intuition, you can do the same. Okay. Now, this card to me really goes hand in hand with that intuition card. And it's the 7 card, compassion. Be compassionate with yourself. Okay. Be open. And I love how her face is turned up like that. Be open, right, to the intuition, but be compassionate with yourself, right? The one thing I've learned about tapping into your intuition is that it is a muscle, right? And you won't get better at it until you just keep trying and keep trying and you keep working it, right? Spirit is saying during this time of tapping into your intuition, have compassion for yourself, right? Love on yourself, because Spirit is saying that this is something that you need to do, right? So tap into that compassion that you have for yourself. And for some reason, I just heard you have all this compassion for other people. Why shouldn't you have it for yourself? Spirit is saying that compassion that you're willing to give to Joe Blow on the street, someone you never met, don't even really know, you just randomly met. Spirit is saying that same compassion that you're willing to give to others, give to yourself, okay, while you tap into your intuition. And it doesn't necessarily mean tapping into your intuition means you're going to be a tarot reader or Reiki healer, right? You can tap into your intuition about something as simple as being a hairdresser, right? Spirit is saying this intuition is going to guide you throughout your life. It is also going to help you with whatever this transformation is in your life. And part of this transformation could be that you are transforming into someone who understands and can tap into their intuition. Okay, so have compassion with yourself. Bottom deck energy is reclaim your power, which is also another 7 card. Now, part of tapping into this intuition, because to me, I personally believe we're all born with this intuition, right? And it may be something that happened throughout your childhood, or several things that happened that made you feel like, hey, I don't know what I'm talking about, so I'm just gonna let it go, or I'm not gonna think about it anymore. Spirit is saying, call back that power to you. Reclaim the power that is yours. Reclaim what is what is your birthright, because this is rightfully yours, right? Spirit is not saying, hey, I want you to do something, and this is something that's not even yours. You're just essentially going to be snatching it from places. That's not what's happening. Spirit is saying, call back this power to you. Reclaim what has been taken from you. Reclaim what you have given away so freely, right? Because sometimes it's not always that someone has taken something from us. Maybe we have given this power up willingly, knowingly or unknowingly, right? Spirit is saying, reclaim this power that you have given to others. Reclaim this power that you have given to people who don't deserve it, right? Reclaim it. Own it, right? Let that willpower come back to you, right? Because it is rightfully yours. It belongs to you, right? It doesn't belong to anyone else. Reclaim that power that belongs to you and step into compassion and intuition, right? Step into the compassion for yourself, and it will also help you be more open to your intuition and be more open to the messages that you receive, okay? We're going to get some clarifiers. I did this for pile number 1, so I will also do this for you as well, just in case. I feel like we gotten everything that we needed, but just in case, I want to make sure I shuffle. And also, if you have a question in mind, maybe hold that question. I didn't get that for pile number 1, but I did get it for you. So hold that question in your mind, and maybe you get an answer with the card that you pulled. Okay, so let's see what we get. That was quick. Ooh. Move on. Someone is unavailable, a waste of time. It's over, right? Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be a person. It could be, right? But this could also be moving on from people who have taken your power from you, right? Maybe you're in a situation where your power has been stolen from you, like what we talked about in this card, reclaim your power. And Spirit is saying move on, and from the hopes of, oh well, maybe they're gonna do better, or maybe things will change if I just sit here and pray about it, right? And Spirit is saying that prayer without work is cease. It doesn't mean anything, right? Spirit is saying move on, walk through this door that is being presented to you. There is a door that's being presented to you during this transformation time, and Spirit is saying walk through it without fear, walk through it without wondering whether or not things are going to be great on the other side. And I know I know that is easier said than done, trust me. But Spirit is saying walk through this door, right? The best thing that could have ever happened for you is you moving on and walking through this door. It could be walking through a door or walking out of a door. Spirit is saying trust your intuition. You're going to know if this is meant for you, right? Because something about this message feels destined. So you will know if it is for you. Do not try and make it fit. You will know if this is for you. If you've been looking for a sign, if you've been saying, Spirit, I've been trying to make it work and I've been doing this and I've been doing that, like, what do I need to do? Spirit is saying, move on, right? Whether it be from a person, whether it be from a job, whether it be from an idea, whatever this is, you will know, right? You will know what this is in your life. And Spirit is saying, take that step. But also, when you move on, have compassion for yourself, right? Because it is not easy. I know a lot of people try and make it seem like walking away is the easiest thing to do. It is not. It is not an easy thing to do. And Spirit is saying that I am guiding you even when you walk through this door, right? Look at this door right here, right? On the other side, it looks dark, right? That's the unknown. A lot of times we are so fearful of the unknown because we don't know what's behind that door. And Spirit is saying, what if freedom is behind that door? What if love is behind that door? What if an extension of life is behind that door? What if abundance is behind that door, right? But you'll never know if you don't walk through it, okay? So that is all I have for you, Pile 2. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to my reading. I really appreciate you being here. Please feel free to leave a comment down at the bottom if this message actually resonated with you, or if there's, maybe you want to see some other type of readings. I'm open to that as well. If not, I wish you so much love and so much power in your journey of transformation. And I hope to see you next time in my next video. Bye.